It was just 2 years ago that Bishop Dwenger and Indianapolis Cathedral battled for the 4A state championship. The Fighting Irish won a nail-biter 10-7. The 2010 edition of the showdown would provide a chance at redemption for the Saints. The final time for Ramon Wright and the 30 Bishop Dwenger seniors to shine on the football field. Coach Chris Schwarzkopf still seeking that elusive first state championship. Dwenger holds Cathedral to a field goal on the opening possession. On the Saints' first drive, Wright busts off a 58-yard run. The Saints settle for a field goal, game tied at 3 in the second quarter. Cathedral gets the first touchdown of the game. Connor Barthel punching it in makes it 10-3 Irish. The Saints would nearly answer. Wright, another long run. This one ends up being 43 yards before he's brought down. But the Saints again settle for a field goal. Cathedral up 10-6 at the half. The Fighting Irish open things up in the third. Barthel to John Roby makes it 17-6 in the third quarter, but boy, did the Saints answer. The very next offensive play, Jalen West untouched, 80 yards to the house, add the two-point conversion, and the Saints have cut Cathedral's lead to 3 in the third quarter. Dwenger's defense would force Cathedral 3 and out, and when the Saints were marching down the field, but they fumble on the 10-yard line. The Irish recover, and they capitalize. Barthel finishing the game with 335 yards passing and 2 scores. They would build a 31-14 lead in the fourth. Wright would get the Saints' final touchdown of the season, but it's too little too late. Dwenger falls 31-20, the final.
Definitely hard. I mean, especially knowing, that I was so close to breaking off a few runs. And then once we got into the red zone, we couldn't do anything. They were a little bit tougher than us when it got down to it, and we failed.
It's never just one thing that loses you a game. There were plays all throughout the game we missed. Cathedral, they have a lot of great players that make great plays, so they're a good team.
And the words really can't describe the disappointment, especially when we had opportunities. We certainly had our chances, but that's a great Cathedral football team, and you can't make those kind of mistakes against a great team like that. So, congratulations to them. They took advantage of our miscues, and that's a sign of a champion. I'm proud of our guys because they gave it all they had to the end.
So even though Bishop Dwenger came out on the wrong end of the scoreboard, the Saints have plenty to be proud of this season. They only lost one game here in the 4A state title game, and of course they won their 5th straight SAC championship, unprecedented in the conference. That wraps up our state finals football coverage here from Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm Ross Kinsey, News Channel 15 Sports.